get your haircut?
A couple of... When did I go? I know before Lana's birthday. Oh no, on the day I went out for Lana's birthday. So, like, basically, did I tell you? So, I did it like in reverse. You know how you go for a job interview? And then you're supposed to get everything sort of like prepped and looking good.
Yeah.
I didn't. I waited until after the job interview to get the haircut and shave.
Why?
Just to show them what I could look at my worst. So then everything was up from there.
Or did you just forget?
I was just very lazy. Very lazy. Very, 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 very lazy. Looks good though.
Oh, you're so sexy.
Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, this is Charlie here for another reaction, and today we are reacting to the next episode of Doctor Who, Season 3, Episode 2. Last time, Charlie, what happened? This happens every single time.
No, I've been getting really good recently.
Right, what was it then? Stop stalling. You're stalling.
The Doctor...
Yeah, that's... You're stalling.
The Doctor met his new companion.
And her name was?
Jane.
No, Martha.
Martha.
There we go. And what was she studying to be?
Doctor.
Okay, that's fine. And where were they?
Moon.
And who was there?
Rhinos.
And what were they called?
Jabberleg.
What? Jabberlack.
Am I close?
No. Yeah, okay, so it's a Jadoon. So it was a platoon of Jadoon on the moon. And where we left off was them getting returned back to Earth after a cheeky little snog and saving the world. But it was all platonic, and he didn't lead her on at all. Yeah, and where they've left is now they said that he'd give her one trip to say thank you, but he's not replacing Rose. That she's not replacing Rose, so don't even try and replace her. It was very.
I think he's replaced. I think she's gonna replace her.
I think it was. There's a possibility. Like, I don't know. Very aggressive about that. Again, I still actually can't get over how aggressive that was. But yeah. So, any comments on that since the first episode, or do you just want to jump into this one?
No, I saw a comment, but I can't remember what I said now. And I remember seeing that and going, "Well, I want to speak about that," but I can't remember.
Don't go into the comments afterwards in case it is actually. Was it spoilery or was it what someone said? Or...
No, it was just I can't remember if it was funny, if it was interesting. I can't remember a lot, but I just remember I wanted to speak about it.
Just don't bother going into the comments then, because it might actually just be something where you're like, wait, actually, no, they said this because someone said something, and I was like, shut the fuck up, shh. But yeah, don't stop trying to forget. You're actually going to give yourself an aneurysm if you carry on. We're going to leave it there, guys.
I saw someone agreeing with me about the roast and thing, kind of.
Who is out there agreeing with him? Fuck off out of the show. No, what was it? Do you remember? Was it about what?
It was about Rose, I think. It might have been the episode before that then. Someone agreed with me about Rose, saying like, "Oh, he did her dirty," basically. Think.
No. All lies. Anyway, let's go on to the. Do you want to see? Do you want to see what happens with the Doctor and New Rose in this episode? Anyway, right.
When it gets to season 10, you say new.
That was just
Rose on new Earth.
It's actually apparently someone in the comments
Yeah,
actually
that's
did.
it,
That was
yeah.
again
They
new.
proved you wrong.
You
said you were wrong. No, they did.
New York, not New Earth, but that's fine. We'll talk about this when we stop this recording about what we've just done to me. Anyway, so let's jump into this because I'm boiling with rage, and I need something to calm down with. So, we hope you enjoyed this episode. We hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'll be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side.
That's good.
I told you to stop commenting on it.
Yeah.
One of these days. But it's not today!
Why wake me on stale custom for consummation?
Oh, yes. Tonight's the night.
Would you enter, bold sir?
Oh, I would.
Felt almost like she was going to actually just open mouth and...
Your kiss transformed me. A suitor should meet his beloved's parents. Mother Doomfinger. blood tide.
Is it going to be one of them?
When you say one of them, what would you consider one of them?
One of them episodes.
What's one of those episodes, just so we know what kind of one of them episodes we're talking about?
Where you're like, what the fuck is this?
That could be anyone.
Gareth Roberts?
No, I'm in Shakespeare, you box. What? You on about him mounting his fucking TARDIS? Like it's mating season. Like he's giving her all the bloody signs.
You're so.
Would have been funny if it went into like Pierce's sex dungeon.
Maybe it's all platonical this, mate. What are you on about?
Sorry. Gotta get used to this.
Yeah, they didn't have sewers back then, so they would just chuck their feces and urine at the windows.
You know, we just saw that. You didn't need to explain this.
And into the River Thames, you know. And then the Romans came over, and what haven't the Roman given us, you know?
Were you just aiming for that fucking Monty Python joke the entire time?
No, but I realised I could do it, and you know, I'm just quick on my toes like that. And
The aqueducts.
All right, but apart from the sanitation, the medicine, education, wine, public order, irrigation, roads, a fresh water system and public health, what have the Romans ever done for us?
You step on a butterfly, you change the future of the human race.
I'll tell you what, then don't step on any butterflies. What have butterflies ever done to you?
What if. I don't know.
Ugh.
What if I kill my grandfather?
1599.
Oh, but hold on. Am I.
Shut up. Don't pretend like you knew.
17th century.
Why would they do that?
Oh, you didn't. Hold on. You didn't actually hear that bit, which is quite important.
Sorry.
Hey, planning.
I'm not gonna get carted off as a slave, am I?
Why would they do that?
Not exactly white, in case you haven't noticed.
Well, I own the place. Works for me. Besides, you'd be surprised.
Just walked on out over the racial sort of things very quickly.
Look over there.
It was still pretty bad for them back then, though.
I mean, it didn't really start until I'll just stop.
I had to. I was literally about to pause it just to let you just find yourself a hole, but you're actually going to stop yourself.
1613. It was predominantly in America, although Britain was used within the trade circle. Well, a diamond, if you will.
Besides, you'd be surprised. In England,
There you go.
they got recycling.
Is hay recyclable?
I thought it was manure, so you're going to use it as compost. That's what I was assuming it was.
Popular entertainment. We're just down the river by Southwark. Right next to.
Oh, it's pronounced Southwark. I've been calling it Southwark for years.
Yes. The Globe Theatre. Brand new.
Hate the Globe Theatre.
Why?
Hate Shakespeare.
Why? Just because you had to learn them in school and you hated it.
That could possibly be there. I just think he's just ripped off so many people over the years. Well, no, he's not ripped off. I just think they put him on a pedestal for things that people had done before him. Like, theatre was around before Shakespeare, but because it's...
He excelled it.
He didn't...
He got his own theatre.
Do you know he's actually got... Well, fucking... Alright, Trump's got a tower, but that doesn't mean he's not a bitch. Yeah, you don't have to react to
He's got a
that.
tower though, hasn't he?
But also, what was I going to say actually there? Yeah, no, it's that... What was you actually fucking forgot what I was going to say there. You interrupt me with that fucking stupid comment. It was about the Globe because he's got... Oh, it was something else. It was he's been accused of plagiarism. Well, you can't really accuse someone whilst he's dead. But I can't remember what was he alive, but he was accused of plagiarism, at least afterwards, possibly.
Jimmy Savile's dead. And he got...
You know what? You know what? I've given you too much free reign. Too much free reign to think that you can say stuff.
But he...
You know what? You got a little soul patch on your chin. You think you can fucking talk like this?
I'm right now. Was he wrongfully accused? No, stumped you there, haven't
How
I?
big of a shovel would you like to dig your hole? Shut up. Not letting you.
I'm building a platform here.
Well, you don't mean.
I already tell this is going to be the worst fucking thing to edit already. You saw the thing, you think it's going to be shit, and now you're just going to shit on the fucking recording.
No, I like it so far.
Shut your mouth.
I love the history aspect. You know?
And those are men dressed as women, yeah?
London never changes.
Bit of a dicey comment.
Do people shout that? Do they shout author?
They do now.
Wow.
For some reason, don't ask me why, for a split second I thought it was I never can remember his real name, Douglas.
You thought it was fucking Douglas Reynolds.
Yeah.
Reynolds. I think you've done that way by 3 people whilst we've been doing reactions. You thought that was Matt Berry.
Yeah. No, for a split second. As he kicked in, that would be a
I would
very thing to do.
love to see Matt Berry in Doctor Who. He might have been in Doctor. I don't know, unless I'm mistaken. I don't think. Anyway, I would prefer Matt Berry in this role already. You know what? It may not be right, but I would have loved that.
I bet if the Zoberloff was Matt Berry, you'd enjoy it more.
I love Peter Kay.
Oh.
I absolutely. Peter Kay is one of the funniest comedians of all time. That fucking really ruined your argument, didn't it? Does that go the way you thought it was going to go? Nope.
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go? Nope.
We're 6 minutes in. We've probably talked more shit than this amount of fucking episode there is. Stop talking rubbish.
pausing it then.
Stop talking rubbish.
Juju.
Or voodoo, as most people would say.
Genius. He's a genius, the genius, the most human there's ever been. Now, we're going to hear him speak. Always he chooses the best words, new, beautiful, brilliant
Thank
words.
you. Oh.
I knew what was coming, so I allowed that to happen because I knew it was for comedic reasons.
I'll give you that, and I call it Love's Labour's Won.
Is that an actual book?
I'm not an expert.
Or a play?
I have.
Heard of Love's Labour's Won.
Exactly. The lost play. Doesn't exist, only in rumours. It's mentioned in lists of his plays, but never ever turns up. And no one knows why.
Oh, here we go. That's.
Mini disc or
I wonder, is that actually true? Do you reckon?
I'd imagine so. There's only so much that Doctor Who can lie about. Like they'll take little things like this and then they run with that as their storyline. So they'll take these rumors or myths or things like that, and then they'll just create a whole sort of thing about it. That's like alien, you know. So I'd imagine that is true. But will I research it? Nope.
Sell it when we get home, make a mint.
No.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
How come it...
Dolly Bailey, you've saved my life.
Do more than that later tonight.
Oh. Oh.
And you, girl, hurry up with your tasks.
No autographs, no, you can't have yourself sketch with me. That's where I get my ideas from. Hey, Nonny. Sit right down here next to me. You two get sewn on them costumes.
I think if someone
Sweet lady.
ever said nonny to me, I'd slip my wrists.
Such unusual clothes. So,
Verily, forsooth, egads.
No, don't do that. I'm Sir
interesting. That bit of paper. Blank.
Oh, that's very clever. That proves it.
That's good.
Absolute genius. Psychic paper. Long story. Oh, how you start from scratch.
Psychic. I've never heard that before. Word to my trade. Who is your delicious blackamoor lady?
What did you say?
Oops. Isn't that a word we use nowadays? An Ethiop girl, a Suave, a queen of Africa.
I can't believe I'm
It's
hearing this.
political correctness gone mad.
Yeah, man of his time.
From a far-off land. Fredonia.
Excuse me? Hold hard a moment. As master of the revels, every new script must be registered at my office and examined by me before it can be performed. Love's Labour's Won will never be played.
Oh. Bitter, isn't
It's
he?
just a play, mate.
Exactly, yeah. But that's the thing is that they create this. I don't know if this is an actual thing, his role, but
I shall return
Yeah, I don't know if this is his role thing, but it sounds like it really is just someone they've been like, oh well, you want to show this, give me your money, and then I'll agree to it. It just seems like a way of just making quick, easy money.
So, do you reckon... Well,
What?
you obviously know. But the psychic paper...
Yeah, I'll pause it whilst I
very
don't want
harsh.
to pause it, but yeah, yeah, go on.
Not work because they have like control over Shakespeare's body.
It's plausible. So what is you have to be above a certain level of I don't want to say intelligence, but you have to be perceptive of it. It's probably the best way. And that perception can be done whether divided to intelligence or you know that it's a thing in the first place. You might be more around time travel than all these sort of things where you've grown accustomed to it.
So why would he know that? He didn't know that
Well,
was
that's the thing is he
psychic paper, but...
Don't know. It just I don't know.
So it's going to come up.
Stop the heart. Eternal sleep is thine.
This is brutal.
Yeah, I thought his head was going to come off there.
Yeah,
That would have been great if that happened.
Yeah.
You're gonna be alright.
Don't do it. No, he's.
What the hell is that?
I was just going to say mention his breath as well, probably.
His lungs are full of water, he drowned. This little still one from the Dark Ages. If I tell them the truth, they'll panic and think it was witchcraft.
Okay, what was it then?
Witchcraft.
The potion is.
But you can really tell that one has like a real mask going on it, like a neck. You can tell it there. It's good makeup though.
And you, Sir Doctor, how can a man so young have eyes so old?
I do a lot of reading.
He's as much of a puzzle to you as he is to me.
See, I think this is a cool Shakespeare.
Yeah.
I
Looks
like this.
dashing as well.
What? What's the default? The fudge? Did you just say?
Said he looks dashing.
Oh, that's fine. I was more so going to say that is that like if Shakespeare was more written like this episode of Doctor Who, well, I would be invested.
I haven't played
All the world's a stage.
I might use that. Good night, Doctor.
There's only one bed.
We'll manage, come on.
It's a surprise. It's all a bit Harry Potter.
Wait till you read book 7. Oh, I cried.
But is it real though?
So did I.
Witches, black magic, and all that. It's same bed. Tongues will wag.
There's such a thing as psychic images.
Calm down, you horn dog.
Something really close. Staring me right in the face and I can't see it. Rose would know.
Way to kill the mood.
Friend of mine, Rose. Right
Oh,
now,
he blue balled the shit out of her. And she wouldn't know either.
Can't be helped. You're a novice, never mind.
You'd be surprised.
Take it back home tomorrow.
Rose was making her way up there.
I mean, he's just. That's it. Blue balled the shit out of her, and she's now like, that's her done. But still, right? Established. Rose would not have known. Rose would have just sort of bumbled her way through. Rose only got better, got more better towards like the end of season 2. That's
What season are we in now?
season 3.
So she's progressing, and she got good at the end of season 2. So she'd be still getting progressively good.
If she was good, she wouldn't have ended up on the other side. Just saying. He looks a bit like George Michael. I think that's what just hit me there.
But
Finish cleaning just in time for your special treat.
Rage, rage against the dying of the light.
I might use that.
You can't, it's someone else's.
And you've written about witches.
I have? When was that?
Macbeth.
Yeah,
Oh,
a bit too early.
Witches.
Who's Peter Street?
I would be...
There's 14 lines in a sonnet.
So there is.
Genius.
Yes. Rose doesn't even know what a fucking sonnet is.
Do you?
No. Of course I know what a fucking sonnet is.
Oh,
I did theatre,
Ruined
you
the
dumb
joke.
bitch.
what is it?
It's 14 lines of dialogue.
Oh, is that literally it?
Say I'm wrong.
No, no, no.
Okay, do you actually know?
No, I heard of it, but we did it in like poetry. Listen.
I'm not a big fan of poetry either.
Your police box, small wooden box with all that power inside.
Oh, Martha Jones, I like you. Tell you what, though, can I talk to you?
Can't say that to her after you just blue-balled her.
Finishing this place, lost his. Though you are a royal beauty.
Oh god, he's absolutely horn dog.
I know for a fact you've got a wife in the country.
But Martha, this is town.
Later.
Is that a promise, Doctor?
57 academics just punched the air.
Yeah, that's a theory. He actually was a homosexual.
Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you wanted loads of men on the stage. But that's why
Dressed
you got
as
the
women
men,
as
yeah.
well. Dressed as women. It's like it's a theory. I think it's a growing theory. I think it's a lot of people who are actually quite good with words and have sport talk is a way. There's like certain ones where academics look back, some of them go because they use fancy sort of heartfelt words. A lot of them were quick to go, yeah, they're gay. Like I remember, like it's just how it is. They did the same with Alexander Hamilton. They did it to him when he was like messaging. Can't remember who it was again. They were like sort of like people like, it's because they were people sort of like, yeah, academics like, yeah, we think he was homosexual and he had a relationship with blah blah. I know their stories are like, nah, they just sound gay. That's literally down to it. Was that they were trying to say they just sound a little bit, you know.
Theatre's gay though, isn't it?
I'm proud, baby. I'm proud.
I meant that in like a good
No,
way.
no.
I meant that.
No. Ruined it.
No, like
I'm snipping that bit and just leaving it out.
All the saints. It's a spirit. Vile shade. I think we should never speak of this again. Else we'll end up in Bedlam ourselves.
I mean, you just get the fuck, wouldn't you? You would just leave.
needs to perform.
Show must go on. You're right.
I've been mad. I've lost my mind. The fear of this place set me right again. Serves its purpose.
Mad in what way?
I mean,
You lost your son.
My only boy, the Black Death took
Yep.
him. I wasn't even there. The futility of this fleeting existence, to be or not to be. Oh,
You should write that down.
maybe not. Bit pretentious.
he even walks with swagger.
He walks like a top shagger. He generally looks like, you know, everywhere he just walks in, he's like, yeah, I'm here.
It helps if you don't whip them. Now get out.
That as well. Oh shit, hold on.
What is this?
Is that who I think it is?
I see.
Yeah, I have these moments having seen so many shows and TV since then, and I don't watch this period of Doctor Who as much as the others. But sometimes actors pop up, and I'm like, oh snap! So I want to see if it is him. I think it's your man from Game of Thrones, Bronn.
Was at the inn with
That is him. That's Bronn, I think.
Peter and the Doctor. Everything that happened
Maybe it isn't actually.
has happened to somebody else.
I can't tell. His fucking hands are in his face. There, it looks like him.
A Winter's Tale. About the witches.
who is this doctor?
Oh, I can't tell. I'm now starting to think he's Super Hands from fucking from Peep Show.
Oh yeah,
I can't work out which one it is though.
Spoke to Peter.
it is him.
That's Super
It's
Hands.
Super Hands.
That is Super Hands.
What you got in there? It's a bit of crack. Crack? Crack, Super Hands? Relax. It's not Blue Peter. It's having a nice little relaxing smoke of crack.
All Hallows Street.
What the hell?
Oh, Super Hands, no.
Witch? I'm seeing a witch.
Who would be next?
Well, that's not going to work. The whole building's shouting that.
Die first.
Creature, I name you. Carry a knight.
right string of numbers, the right equation, you can split the atom. Carianites use words instead.
That's cool.
The end of the world.
That's not cool.
But beware, it carries a terrible curse.
Ooh, that's bad.
But it comes with a free Frogut.
That's good.
She looks a bit like Jimmy Savile.
Why is that on your mind?
Because it looks like him. And then I said it earlier, so...
Time approaches. You must await the glow. Go.
The right combination of words spoken in the right place with the shape of the globe is an energy converter. The play's the thing. And yes, you can have that.
Loves, labours, one.
His beard is a bit like mine. Mine's a bit longer.
You're doing the thing. Sorry, I actually just was real offended for him right there.
Whatever you do, stop that once more onto the breach.
I like that. Wait a minute. That's one of mine.
Oh, just
The eyes should have contentment where it rests.
Do you know, it's only kind of hitting me now. Right, actually, imagine watching a play and you just look up and just see them two just what the fuck? It's been winding me up this entire time. I've been trying to pick out where I know the actor that plays Shakespeare from, and I can't, and it's been winding me up the entire time. Ever since you said Matt Berry, I'm then thinking that, and then afterwards I was like, oh, looks like George Michael. Now I just keep thinking it's them two, and it's not them two.
He kind of has Matt Berry aura.
Yeah, but George Michael's hair and earring and beard.
Did they kill him or knock him out?
They destroyed him.
There is naught can stop it.
Martin McFly goes back and changes history.
And he starts fading away. Oh my god, am I going to fade?
You and the entire future of the human race. But which house?
It's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
With the concept.
And any Back to the Future reference gets me happy.
Which house?
Ha
Ha ha!
I take it we're expected.
Oh, I think death has been waiting for you a very long time.
Ooh.
Right then, it's my turn.
Saucy line, I like that.
How to do this? I name thee Carianites. What did I do wrong? Was it the finger?
Power works only once. There's still one word with the power of the day.
The naming won't work on me.
But your heart grows cold. The north
Rose.
wind blows and carries down the distant Rose.
Because that name keeps me fighting.
Not enough to save her.
Carianites vanish.
He is. Oh no, she is tiny.
That's all, yeah.
How did you escape?
Oh, that should be a pleasure.
And now she's a giant. Oh my god.
Behold, Doctor.
The-
Men to
have they never
are nothing.
Needed the
broom? What was the point of the broom then?
Oh my god, Doctor. 2 hearts.
Am I going to have it then?
I even forgot that too. Bit.
I've only got 1 heart. Left a bit. Lovely.
Maria means to present Isis descending from the dewy orb of heaven. Ah,
I'm just gonna push over there, are we?
I've said too much.
masters.
We're going the wrong way.
No, we're not. We're going the wrong way.
Grove of Rexel 4, co-radiating crystal, activate.
The portal opens. It begins.
It's true, he created his own words and sentences, but like, it's a bit strange that people go there not knowing, not knowing what was actually going on, and been like, "This is brilliant." It's like,
Just name and
yeah,
say
just
numbers.
yeah, it's like we just go there. People are like, "Motherfucker, he did it again." It's like that Rick and Morty. You son of a bitch, I'm in.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Hit my head. Don't rub it, you'll go bald. I think that's my cue.
See that guy doing the Usain Bolt pose?
No.
It looked like it.
You fucking idiot. You're an absolute... All he did was point with 2 hands. They really did up the CGI, didn't they?
Yeah.
My brains, consider me your toy. My doting doctor tells me I am not. I say to thee.
That's probably not the words we describe JK these days.
They're all gonna think it's a show.
Well, they asked what happened to the lost play.
I lost it.
There you go.
Do you know what? At this point,
they'd all be in the Met House.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say it'd be great if the Doctor had a gun. Because...
Wait, hold on. Right, okay. So, why would it be good if you had a gun?
Because not every time he goes on an adventure is like some crazy, like...
You think he needs to shoot a bitch now and again?
Yeah, like they can be shot.
That is literally not the Doctor's game. It's not his
But
style.
He kills them.
You didn't... How do you know he kills them?
No, but he kills people.
It's a weird line, because I get what you mean. He won't use that weapon, but then you're right. I have seen him literally just let people get slaughtered. Or he's
Killed
like,
a
I've given
billion babies.
Yeah, exactly. So that's one of the most cringiest points for me, though, is when they show Expelliarmus. It actually makes me want to gag.
It wasn't that bad. For me, and I really cringe at everything. It wasn't that bad. Oh, yeah. Maybe it hurts you more because you really like Harry Potter.
Oh no, I just... Yeah, they all...
Effect is special indeed.
Jesus Christ, he's even then, just after nearly getting murdered by thousands and millions of witches, he tried to hit on her. No, it's not even the fact that it's... I really enjoyed the books when I read them, but it's more so that, you know, I just don't think it's just so... It was just thrown in there out of nowhere. Like cats. See, you didn't kill them.
Yeah, you didn't have to, yeah.
But some would say that death might be the sweeter embrace than actually entrapping him in a ball.
Yeah, but sometimes you just need to get over and done with. Like when he got stabbed in the head there, before that happened, and she was floating out the window. So, dead. Because they ain't expecting a gun to come out, and they probably don't even know what it is.
I mean, they've got well, witchcraft, so I don't think a gun. They probably could have stopped a gun, but words. Who's stopping words? Am I right? Not these guys.
That's brilliant. Doesn't make sense, mind you, but never mind. I'll come here. The Doctor may never kiss you, entertain a man who will.
Your breath doesn't half stink.
Perhaps it's time I wrote about fathers and sons in memory of my boy, my precious Hamnet.
Hamnet.
That's him.
Hamnet.
What's wrong with that?
Anyway, time we were off. I've got...
Let me say goodbye to you with a new verse. Sonnet for my dark lady.
You know, he's...
Shall I compare thee to thou art more lovely, more...
Queen Elizabeth I. Doctor.
Huh?
My sworn enemy. What? Off with his head. What?
Has he been there before or something?
What have you done to upset her? Should I know? I didn't know. Yeah, that's time travel for you. Can't wait to find out.
Something to look forward to?
Yep.
What?
It's just something to look forward to. There's no backstory in the story to them meeting, and he just said he's never met her yet. So he's saying that's time travel for you. He's never met her, so that whatever she's pissed off about, he's gonna do in the future at some point.
Okay. So is that why Shakespeare knew?
Is that why what?
Shakespeare knew. Because when she came in, he acted like it was nothing and just went...
No, she knew because she was like... And then he started laughing because he's just a scallywag. Oh, Doctor! Oh, you pissed off the Queen! It's just been winding me up the entire time. Can't believe it was super hands. And I thought as you brought it... They had looked kind of similar from that angle. I just looked at some of my old ratings of this episode of the episodes. I just had a quick glance. I rated this episode 1 previously. I think it might have been a very old account. So I think the Expelliarmus line really did piss me off. And that, guys, was our reaction to Doctor Who Season 3, Episode 2, The Shakespeare's Code. Shakespeare's Code? Shakespeare's Code. The Shakespeare Code. There we go. Thoughts?
I enjoyed it.
Now, when you set off it's going to be one of those episodes, did it turn out into one of those episodes? Or did it shock you a little bit? Or was it one of those episodes?
Do you know what? I don't know.
Because
I enjoyed it, but...
It had the makings of... The other again, you slightly enjoyed... The only one that you was like... Is when you're normally... Because one of those episodes... Like, you still enjoyed Love and Monsters, much to my dismay. But you... But didn't, like, fear her with the Scribbles girl. Like, scribbling... That girl. So... Is it on the level of Love and Monsters where it's like, this is redonkulous, but it's silly and I enjoyed it? Or is
Love and Monsters is... The Zorbalov.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Much better than that.
Okay. So it's much better than that in quality, you think?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's something. Okay. What about the one with the werewolf? Do you think it's
better than that?
It's better than that. Okay. I'm trying to find the middle ground here, but again, it's no point trying to find an episode. But what made you enjoy it so much?
Don't know. Probably how sexy Shakespeare was.
He was so sexy.
He was very sexy.
He was unbelievable. Like, again, I never thought of Shakespeare to be like exuberate such top shagging ability, but it looks like he was just, again, I don't know, I've read, again, I avoid his stuff for like the play, because again I was just like, I just don't like it, and that's my thing. Judge me all you want, but I don't care. But it's just I just can't stand his work, and I just like, yeah, maybe I just avoid him as a person, but I always in my head never thought him to be like an absolute top shagger. But then he looks like he's out with all the whores out there that are also in the brothels and stuff like that. Oh, I'll sort you out later. Oh, that sort of thing. And then he's ends up with the Doctor sort of going like, oh, flirting, promise. Like,
yeah, but then they also made Madame de Pompadour really beautiful.
Yeah, that was a big...
Shakespeare was probably clapped. Was he?
When you say clapped, what's clapped to you?
Ugly.
Oh, I thought you meant he had the clap. That's what I thought. I was like, probably, yeah. Yeah, so... yeah, have you not... You know when he was like, put the thing on him and neck brace on, he was like, that bitch wasn't... He didn't look like that. But then again, they probably...
like bald.
That's the thing, is that's what he did, because at one point he was rubbing his head at the end there, and he was like, don't rub it, you'll go bald. That sort of thing. So it's like so I think, yeah, they just sort of like, they made him so sexy in this character, then so we at the end just be like, right, we had you at the best of times, but now you're on your way to looking like this. So it's only downhill from here, really. But yeah, but no, it was again, maybe it's the Expelliarmus line. I've just hold on my hatred to that. I don't know, it's silly, it's stupid, the witch stuff made me laugh, and it wasn't as bad. I like the whole sort of aspect of, again, the Doctor being so hung up on Rose and then not realising he is there sort of like leading on Martha.
Yeah, who gives a shit about that? I mean, what about the witches was funny?
You didn't find the witches funny?
No, like, no. What did you find funny about it?
I just thought they were funny looking. I thought they were very much well, that's a very childish way of looking at it. But I just found the way their acting ability at points, they were just sort of like, there was just that sort of that. Thank you. Just put them on the bed so it doesn't vibrate. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So, yeah. So it's that sort of activity where they have the two duos. They have the duo where they're just sort of like, and the other one just having like a sort of like that duo sort of dynamic where they're just as ridiculous and stupid as each other. Like, you see it throughout. Sort of, the first one I could think of in my head was Pain and Panic from Hercules. That's the first one I thought of. You remember Hercules?
Yeah.
Where like they're just so doofuses, but that's how it is. I just found them funny. The thing to do with the sudden swap into their like ugly sort of looks, especially with the one that was Lilith, who was going around as a human. Found that kind of funny. I don't know. I just find the whole thing. There's nothing scary to me about witches. I just find them silly.
Yeah, but Doctor Who isn't meant to be scary.
No. There's scary episodes.
I haven't seen any yet.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah, but not right now. That's not its theme right now. What episode has been scary leading up to this? Nothing. Maybe a push. The Satan one. What's it called?
Satan's Pit.
Yeah.
Satan Pit was the Impossible Planet was, I think it was, and Satan's Pit. And then you then had, I think, at points during the second episode of the Cybermen in the, I think it's Age of Steel. I think it is, or Age of Steel. It's the one with the second episode where they're going through the tunnel. When you're like him and they see them start moving, a little bit creepy at points there. Again, but there's no specific creepy episode. I get what you mean. But there's not been ones where they've been like, that's what I mean, is that this one was just, witches don't creep me out. So I always, every time they're on screen, I'm just like, you look ridiculous. And that's what, for me, from the get-go, I'm just like, you're just a ridiculous looking creature, aren't you? And then from there, they just continue being ridiculous. Charlie, they flew out a broomstick.
Yes, so? Don't question it. There's no logic here. You're watching witches fly. You think, he's such a child. Witches flying on broomsticks.
Yeah, that's how they travelled. What the fuck just happened? Anyway, I don't know. I just find witches silly. I just find it so. I just find it, and it is a goofy episode, and I think they literally just wanted to. I think the guy who created, whoever wrote it, was there. So like, what if we get Gareth? Yeah, Gareth. Good old Gareth was like, just literally in his head woke up and sweat in the middle of the night like Shakespeare saying Expelliarmus. How do we work that out? And it worked out from there. Now I'd imagine it came from the fact that there was the lost play, and it was like, oh, how can we work out why the lost play? And I imagine that's how it worked out, but. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's silly. But I did like certain dynamics of it. Again, seeing Super Hands as the mental guy. I can't remember his guy. I don't know.
Architect.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Super Hands. Seeing him, but then again, I like the fact that he blue-balled Martha. He reeled her in, thinking that she was like, all right, okay, let me get all over this alien.
He likes that.
I liked it more this time because I think at the time I was a bit sort of like a. Oh, calm down, mate. Like, what do you think? He's just going to go out there and just sort of shag you after the road? Oh, my God, he make me... And then now I'm more sort of like, oh, yeah, he's putting it out there. And I get what she's... Firstly, vibing, I get it. But also what she's reading. Because you would get that sort of thing. Literally saying, there's something out there I'm missing. Something directly right in front of my face. Whilst they're literally face to face. Don't get me wrong, she moved into his face. But still... It's just but again it's I'm finding myself more on a redemption arc from Martha, and I'm actually quite happy with that because again I think I have a stick up my ass about something about this season, and when we get through it I'll explain it by the end and what my is. But again I am quite happy with how things are proceeding with Martha. Again, she's stepping up to the plate and knowing more things than I think Rose would do. But I think Rose helped bounce more off the Doctor and the stuff that he was able to sort of like jump on her questions of ignorance and then was able to then find the result himself. Whereas Martha's like, oh, this. She's like, oh, good question, that sort of thing, as you saw in the last episode of this episode. But do you feel pity for Martha? Do you think the Doctor's a bit of a bitch still?
I think Martha should just stop throwing herself onto the Doctor, and calm herself down. You're not Rose. You don't want you.
I'm saying I think this is racial. Yeah. Yeah. Carry on, and I'll make this worse. No, but I mean.
No, Joe. To be honest, I don't really care.
But I mean, it's just so like she got the kiss. She said, well, she's now been brought into a wholesome world.
Platonic.
It was platonic, yeah. But I mean, of course, she's going to misread these sort of signals. It makes more sense that she is going to be like. I mean, it makes sense in that sense from a human point of view, I guess.
Women.
What's happened to this reaction? It started off absolutely crazy. Calm down, and now in this post stuff, I'm calling you a racist. You're being misogynistic.
Whoa! Let's not throw words around.
Throw what?
I was going to say roads. I meant words.
Roads. Oh, sweetheart, no.
What?
Throw roads around.
I meant words.
Yeah, but you said you were going to say roads.
I went to go say roads because my mouth got mixed up. Why are you laughing? You've never. You literally had a little heart attack during this one. You got during the middle of it. What are you laughing at?
You just said a line from Charlie, like Charlie from Always Sunny. I get it. It's when he's on the episode, in the episode when he's going on the when he's going on the date, when he's a philanthropist, and he's like, sometimes my words get in my mouth, and I just get all. It just said it like that. That's why I started laughing. Right, okay, so we're not going to talk about Rose and the Doctor because you don't want to. What do you think of the witches? Did you enjoy them? Did you enjoy this sort of like they've taken stuff from our folklore and now they just made it into the aliens?
Oh, it was all right. This is what I mean. It was better than all them ones, but I can't really figure out if like it was good or not. I mean, I think that I liked the characters. The storyline probably. No, I actually kind of like the story. I don't know.
Yeah,
don't know.
It's Expelliarmus, isn't it? It's throwing. It's fucked you as well. It's literally just like the spell does in the book. It's disarmed you because it disarmed me. What I will say is that I did think, again, they were a little bit dark with this one in the sense of they literally like drown him in his own body. We sent him to the Nutter House and now we're just gonna press. You're dead now. So a little bit sort of said the guy at the start who went in there thinking he was gonna get laid ended up getting, I guess killed by three. I assume they ate him because they looked like they jumped on it, but I never got the carnivorous sort of feel from him. It looked like that's what they were trying to eat him. But yes, a little bit more. That was all right. Okay, so we're not okay. So we split. Okay, so realistically, we talk about the witches where you're not really given much for. I've tried to talk to you about the Doctor and Rose. You're like, hang in there. You're not. You got more excited of the fact that Shakespeare was a bit of a shagger. That's and from then it's been downhill since then.
All right, no. It's because I genuinely just can't I don't know how to put into words
I think
you
need to process this. I do think you need to because again, I think you might be going on IMDb later, putting your star rating down as 1 as well. but there was one more thing I wanted to bring up, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it is now. But it was to do with it was spoken. Oh yeah, but you did enjoy the ending to the fact that it was just shocking to see the Queen to turn up and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I had no clue what was going on there, but.
Yeah, no clue. That's fine. Well, that's like you said, the time travel. It do be like that.
So it's not gonna be a 2-parter. I'm guessing.
No. So,
but I'm guessing it has to be in somewhere in the season.
Does it have to be?
So you could just go like two seasons ahead, and then you could be with a different partner.
Exactly.
But like,
for example, he didn't. The Queen didn't go Doctor and Martha Jones. She just went Doctor. So that could be anything. But of course, it's one of those things that's what I think they. Again, I'm not saying that it does pop in this one or pops in because I don't know. Well, you know, but that's what good about it because they'll throw random nuggets in there and be like, bam, and then they'll like, we'll come back to that. But when? And then they might never come back to it.
Oh.
But then they might do, and it could be a while. So, but yeah, so yeah, that's what I love about these sort of shows is that they can just sort of like throw these out there, and then someone else could come along and like, that was a good idea. Let me continue on that. But then again, it might be next episode. I know.
Do you know what? I figured it out.
What?
I think
he's in here with me. Sorry about that. Anyway, what were you going to say? What were we talking about?
I realised that Martha, I feel like she's not giving too much, or Rose would really piss me off, but then she'd also do something I'd really like. So I'd go there like down here and be like, yeah, you're a stupid bitch. But then like she might do something, I'd be like, oh, Martha's just like staying at that one level. She's not giving me something.
She's not making you go, oh, okay, but she's not then pissing you off because realistic she hasn't done anything to piss you off.
Well, I know it's only the second episode.
But I know, yeah, but still, like, I mean, obviously there's still chances that
she needs to like give herself, not away to the Doctor though.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, I get what you mean. Is in like she hasn't risen to a challenge just yet because again it's just the second episode. Tell that fucking lanky specky bitch to stop calling you. but yeah, but he hasn't risen to the occasion yet. But then again, she hasn't done anything. But like, oh, you have annoyed me. You shut up. I get what you mean. Yeah. But again, second episode, so that might change, but soon. But I can't remember what the next episode is. Trying to think about it. I think I know what it is. Anyway, so but anything else you want to discuss off this episode? Because we have been talking a while, but I still think you're a bit flabbergasted by it all. I hope this one doesn't make you go, I need a break for a bit now. Oh, I think he needs a break.
No. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of that. It wasn't actually a lot going on.
Very well contained in the fact that it was in a 1599 and it was Shakespeare and it was at the Globe. That was very well contained in that sort of sense. It was in that little bubble. Literally no other jumping into TARDIS, travelling here and there. It was literally turn up, we're here, this is a problem, solve it, fuck off. Yeah. That sort of thing. Yeah. I mean, anything jumping out at you now you want to bring up?
No.
Okay, there we go, fine. So we are going to leave it there, guys. So, I would say the Martho-meter if there was anything, but there's no Martho-meter created yet because she hasn't pissed you off. So that's good. But yeah, we will probably just leave it there. So if you like the video, guys, please like the video. Comment down below what you think of this episode. What was your favourite part? What was your least favourite part? What do you think of Shakespeare being a top shagger? Do you hate Shakespeare? Do you love him? Just if anyone says defend him in the comments, you're blocked. You're barred. You're out. Don't care. What do you think of seeing Super Hands? I think that a lot of people might not even actually know it. Yeah. If you haven't seen Peep Show, watch Peep Show. Super Hands is one of the greatest characters ever created. But overall, let me know what you thought of this whole sort of witchy episode. And what do you think of the Doctor leading on Martha without even knowing at this moment in time? All that sort of stuff. Yada yada, down below. If you like these types of video, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification. No, I did that already. I did that. If you like these types of videos, I did do that. I'm so all over the place. It's Expelliarmus, I'm telling you. But if you like the types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. No, I did this already. Did I? Oh my god, I'm all over the place. I can't even bother to edit this. I'm not going to edit this. There's other videos around here to do with me and him reacting obviously to Doctor Who. I do Doctor reactions by myself. I did Shooty's first episode and the 60th anniversary. Tell Noel to stop ringing. I do the 60th anniversary and Shooty's for episodes. I also react to singular things by myself. I do Star Wars reactions. I do things like for Gen V, The Witcher, The Boys, things like that. They're all on there. I also reacted to Marvel shows. They're on there as well, from Moon Knight to the most recent one, which is Echo. But I also did reaction to the MCU with mate Josh. He hadn't seen the films or barely any of them, so they're all up in there. Phase 1 to 3, the Infinity Saga. So if anything like that sounds like it takes your fancy, guys, have a look around. All that sort of jazz, subscribe, like, bells. Expelliarmus. So if you other than that, I think we are just gonna leave it there. So thank you again for watching.
Why did it take so long? Has this Expelliarmus actually broken you?
I remembered it again. Bye. Fucking hell! Why would you put that in? It just doesn't make sense. I know it's magic.
Because he's brought up a bit like Harry Potter at the start.
Why are you talking like ah?
Because I'm yawning and stretching.